location, and today we're in St Helens, and I'm joined once again by property developer Paul Nicholson on site at his latest project. And Paul, tell us about this building and what your intentions are for it.
Well, this is a very iconic building with a lot of heritage directly in St Helens town centre. It faces directly at the main retail pitch, which is the Queen Square shopping centre. It was formerly the Tyrers building, which was the Tyrers family retail building, over 5-storey. Family business that had been in operation since 1888. So we're looking to convert this building we're going to have the basement, ground floor, commercial unit, which is hopefully going to be retail or leisure operator, but with a quality tenant, hopefully an anchor tenant for the town centre, and then convert the upper floors into 9 one-bedroom apartments and 6 two-bedroom apartments. I'm going to look to retain the ownership, complete the renovation works with my own construction team using company funding, and once we're complete and got the investment in place, we'll be looking for a long-term investment loan from one of the main banks, such as Shawbrook.
Now, I have to say, Paul, it really is a stunning building with a great heritage, lots of Art Deco features. Yeah. You must feel some kind of responsibility to ensure that it continues to serve the local community. And I know you've worked very closely with the people of St Helens in realising this project.
Yeah, we have. We work very closely with the local community. We've worked with a couple of local charity centres as well to work alongside the town centre and its residents. It is, as you say, a very iconic building. We're looking to retain a lot of its original features so we can blend the old with the new to give it that modern slant and feel, but still, acknowledging the heritage of the property.
Indeed. And how have you financed this? Because this is quite a significant project. It's definitely a jump up for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slightly larger scale from what we've done previously. We've acquired this with our own cash, and the development funding will be the same. We're now going into a new period of for the company. We're looking to expand and go to that next level. So previously we've done a lot smaller. We've done quite a few smaller projects, some not too far off this size. But what you do when the larger projects come on, it does take a lot of your cash up. So we're in the middle of acquiring 2 other sites, which we're talking very closely to Shawbrook Bank with and Watts Commercial, who are assisting us to raise the necessary finance so we can expand at a greater level.
Do you think those kind of relationships with the banks such as Shawbrook and the brokers such as Watts, are they also helping you get to the next level?
Oh, they're extremely helpful. You wouldn't be able to grow without companies like that behind you. Watts have took a lot of the administration burden. They know what they're looking for, reduce the timescales, and they go to market to find us the maximum possible loan. Working with the likes of Shawbrook Bank, they're very commercial. They're not a tick box bank, so they understand our vision and what we're looking to accomplish and help us push forward with that.
What would you say is the kind of greatest challenge facing you on this project?
As I say, it's a very big building directly in St Helens town centre. So there's going to be logistical issues in terms of materials coming to site, etc. There's a lot of local businesses, big brands nearby working, so we're going to have to work in tandem with them. So that they're going to be some of the constraints, but we'll work through them. We're working very closely with the council to achieve our goals.
And also let's just talk about the location as well, because obviously there's a lot of talk of the northern powerhouse. You obviously have a vision that the sort of St Helens town centre, this is going to be part of its kind of economic regeneration?
Well, St Helens is located directly between Manchester and Liverpool on the main corridor through. It's the M6, etc., is one of the main motorways that connects the whole country together. St Helens got a new motorway coming through. They've got the Linkway. They've got a lot of logistics coming, a lot of employment and investment in the area. So I think it's going to be a great, exciting town.
Now, Paul, to get to this level, people watching on Property Tribes community, they may have started, as you did indeed, with very small scale projects. But to get up to this level, it really is kind of stepping stones and building those relationships, isn't it? It would be very challenging for somebody to think that they could take on a project like this without having the kind of foundation blocks to build up to it.
Definitely. I mean, my company, we've been operating for 10 years. We started off with terraced houses, refurbing them to, general standard, increasing our specification as we went. And we took terraced houses into small multi-let blocks of flats, say a building with 4 flats, and really jumped up the numbers using renovations. And then we went into basement conversions, etc. But it has been stepping stones. So we've learned through the projects.
I just want to crawl in your mind to finish, really, Paul, because when you walked in here, we're actually obviously still seeing it in its very raw state. There's the all the signage in the background there. You can see when you walked in here. Did you have immediately you saw the potential?
Yeah, you knew it. You could see the potential with the floor plate, how the building looks. Obviously, I came and viewed it on my own, and then I came back with my architect, so we drew up some basic floor plates, so you could see how the building would fit together. But when you walk into somewhere like this, you do have a vision for what you can do with it.
Oh, fantastic, and I'm really hopeful that we can come back and see Paul later on in the project and kind of document the stages, because it's very exciting, and no doubt you must be very excited as well.
Yeah, we're itching to get on site now and convert the building into something great again.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for allowing us here today, Paul, and I hope you've enjoyed this little chat about this fantastic project here at the Tyrers building in St Helens.